This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. I am here with Mario Turrini, who joins us from Salcheto in Tuscany. How are you today, sir?
Very good, thank you. Always a pleasure being in Toronto.
Now, you've just been telling me about the sustainability of the Salcheto operation, and you really do take sustainability very, very seriously at Salcheto. Would you mind explaining a little bit about the history of Salcheto and what you just told me, which was quite impressive?
Absolutely, yes. So, as I told you before, Salcheto was founded in 1984. Thanks to a family that was living in Tuscany. It was a small farmhouse, and they started making quality. This was the first life of Salcheto. The second life started in 2011, when the three actual partners they invested and they changed completely the winery in terms of sustainability. So they invested in a concept. How can we make a wine in a sustainable way? This was the original idea. They went around the world and they found what was available for being sustainable. And today we have what we can see here in the picture. We have this kind of estate with a vertical garden, no air conditioning system, a depuration system for the water. We are using a geothermal system, solar panels, and especially no lamps during the day into the cellar, because we have this special item, is a globe that brings the natural light down into the cellar, like this.
It's really quite impressive. I have never seen anything like that before. So at Salcheto, you chose not to take any kind of shortcuts towards sustainability. It appears that you've tried to cover every single angle, which is something that is quite admirable, it has to be said. And what effect do you think all of these changes have had upon the final product? Because what's important at the end of the day is the wine in the glass.
Again, we are not thinking we want to save the world, because we only have 50 hectares in Tuscany, in Montepulciano, and producing Vino Nobile di Montepulciano, obviously. The idea was social for sure, but at the same time we are a company, so we want to produce wine and in a profitable way. Which is the effect of the sustainability into the wine is very clear when we are talking about the production of the wine. And here you can see the stainless steel that we are using. That is exactly this one. Salcheto, together with Lasi, the stainless steel producer, made this kind of container with two sections that you can see the separation in the middle.
Yes.
So we are fermenting the wine above. During the fermentation, we are also producing CO2 that we are storing in the second section below. And when we want to make the pumping over system, we are opening the second section, the CO2 is going up, and we have like a wave. So we are making the pumping over system in this way. At the end, we have a soft system of pumping over situation.
So you don't extract any of the really bitter tannins, making the wine a lot more approachable from an early age.
Absolutely, yes. So this is going into the style of the wine. So sustainability, not only in general terms or just in theory, but also for making wine, because Salcheto is a winery.
And there are many people who use the whole sustainability word as being simply a marketing term, but it's a lot more than that at Salcheto, is it not?
It is, because again, it starts from an idea and it became a reality, but according and always in the direction of wine production, because again, Salcheto is an estate, is a wine estate.
Now, people must ask you all the time, are you organic, are you natural, are you biodynamic, are you any of the above?
That's interesting, because it's common that we are only thinking about organic. Sustainability is more confusing, is not clear. There is no really a certification, especially for the wineries. So people are tending to ask just, are you organic? In reality, this is the situation. This is organic. this is biodynamic, and this is sustainability. At the end, we are sustainable, so we are the biggest situation, and we are including biodynamic, that we are also an organic certification, that we are.
So do you worship the moon and chant incantations at the vines?
Not really, only sometimes. But we are using, for example, kind of herbs into the vineyards, especially in a certain part of the vineyards where we have too much water. So these kind of herbs are taking the water and not giving too much water to the vineyards, or we are working the soil. All these things, they seem to be common or obvious, like one of the wines that we are producing, obvious wine, but they are not. Today, many people, they are tending to use more chemistry into the soil also. We are thinking differently.
And where do you stand on the sulfites question?
Sulfite is another big question. In fact, we have two wines, both called obvious, and the motto is, it's obvious, it's grapes only. Obvious red, obvious rosato. The obvious rosato is a blend of different grapes and is a dark color, unfiltered, organic, biodynamic. The red obvious is Sangiovese only. The idea is being in the middle with the obvious wine without sulfite, in the middle between the conservator people and extreme people. The extreme people, they say the wine is made in a natural way. So no sulfite, nothing else, open air, bacteria, oxygen, everything. At the end, you get a certain kind of funkiness into the wine. It's a style that personally, and in terms of Salcheto, we don't really want to reach as a style. On the other side, you have conservatory people that they say, we don't care. So we are using sulfite like in the past, and we are continuing. Salcheto is tending to say, we don't want to use for the obvious wine any kind of sulfite, but at the end we want to have, we want to get a wine that tastes grape and no funkiness at all. How can we do it? We are protecting the wine in a different way. Selection of the grapes at the beginning, fermentation in stainless steel closed, so using the CO2 produced during the fermentation, and then bottling the wine like champagne. So we are renting a machine that doesn't give oxygen to the
Yes.
wine, and then we are closing this wine with a microagglomerate cork that has not oxygen inside.
Yes.
At the end, we are sealing and protecting the wine from the beginning till the end. In this way, you get a no sulfite wine, in reality 4 milligrams of sulfite per liter. That is, it means nothing, because usually any wine, every kind of wine has 40, 70 or even more sulfite per liter, milligram per liter. So in this case 4 milligrams, below 10 milligrams, it means nothing. In fact, we don't even use the term contains sulfites on the bottle. There is nothing. And at the end you get a wonderful purple color, obvious wine without sulfite for people that they have allergies, or the people that they just want to taste grape into the wine.
Mario, we could go on talking for a long time, it appears. Thank you so much for joining us at Good Food Revolution today, and we hope to catch up with you once again, if not in Toronto, over in Tuscany.
I hope so, and you are very welcome to Tuscany.
Bye for now.
Ciao, bye-bye.